Hello. We are keep going to talk about writing a paper. Writing a paper, the first will where we are mentioned about we want to recall the first things is this is based on your key journal and key papers, and the structure you must to fit your journal's target and your key papers format. And base this part you can use the like the some for example you are focused on the literature review, or you can use the like the fundamental. And this is an example about the literature review I want to mention about. The first is that you must be complete and be precise what you want to talking about, and don't miss those papers that are closely related to your works, because the paper in your target journal and your target paper, the authors might be your potential referees. So if you don't cite their paper, that means when they receive your paper, what do they think? They will think about you are not doing very good in terms of the literature review. So the literature review is most important, since you need to review the recently and the key main, including the key men's paper, and that will be very, very important for you. And the second part is don't miss article in flagship journals. That means if you want to submit to this journal, but you don't review and you don't cite any paper from this, that means you are not doing good in terms of this part. So you need to read as much as you can, and in terms of the journals, and that is the very important things. And the third part is don't just cite your own regions authors. That means you can check what's the you can use the think about the references your resources, and what's the percentage you want to measure. This is most reputations will be the best one. So you can think about what's your regional authors, and what's this the related author you need to cite it, and you need to see what they have done, and don't copy quotation about other papers literature. Read it and comment the paper yourself. You need to write it. You need to write the paper by yourself in your point of view. Even though he mentioned about his opinions, you need to write it. You need to write it the sentence by yourself, and to describe what is the result. Don't quote others what they mentioned about, because that will be increase your similarity about the relative to the papers. So you need to mention about this, and you need to write it by yourself, and you use your own structure to describe it. That is the very most important thing, is your context is what you want to mention about. If you have these terms very good, that will means you have a better result, and you have deep understanding about the related to the literature. And based on this literature, you can have this result with the better description, and also you can have your own opinion with the more precise way. And be considerate, especially if you are extending others people's work. You cannot use just the um, copy others idea. You need to describe it by yourself, and also you use these informations, you can have these results. And you need to consider it, what's the other things, and what's your structure. So the literature is very important for you to write it. You need to summarize it by your own. And the most important things, you need to be positive. That's what means positive. Don't judge others' literature. Don't judge others' papers, because what I mentioned about is what's your paper you cited, it is may be your referee. If you uh, just if you uh, if you don't agree with others and you cited it, if he sees your paper and what's their opinion, they will think you are against them with them, and that means they will not allow you to get published, because the idea is the difference, and then also the opinions, and then they feel not very good when reading your paper. So this is quite important for you. You need to be positive and then to complete review the result. For sometimes, uh, how can we do a good literature review? The first is the you need to focus on your topic, and your topic will be mentioned about the first things. What's the problem you want to deal with? The second is what's the methodology you care about? And the third is the solution or the industry you want to focus on. And these three parts will be the main three key terms in your literature review. So based this part, you can check what have the related problem have been solved, and what is new idea, and what is the new terms should be keep going. That is the key about the first part. And the second part is the some methodology. If you got a lot of methodology you want to focus on, and this will be too vague for you to show what's your idea. So what's the best way? The best way is you need to focus on what's your key terms, and what's the most critical methodology you want to focus on, and what then the other support is what's the most novel part you have mentioned about in this area. And that is quite important for you to have some review, and also you can have this with the different kind of the comment, because for recently they got a lot of the uh, paper, and a lot of the methodology has been mentioned in machine learning and artificial intelligence as well. So you need to check what's the the key methodology you want to focus on, and what's the new novel part you want to mention about. That will be the key terms of the second part. And then finally, the third part is about what's the the key terms about the problem or background you want to mention about this. Just what is the most important issue you want to care about. In terms of this part, the industry problem, or like the industry is key, very critical for you, and unless is the most important things, you need to have the literature, and you need to have the you need some opinion from some experts, and some literature. You have to support your comment and your statement. And the rest will be very important for you to summarize this as some table, and you can have the similarity and the difference. And how about the some student has mentioned about a question about how to get the positive. The positive, that means if you want to describe this, and you got some novel part about this area, and you can mention about some of the author have done very well in some area, and in this background, and this statement, we can have more further result in another part. So after this, you are positive to others' contribution. Also, you got to mention about what have you done, and this is quite important for you to get the literature review and have this reviewed with some. You have your own comments, and you got some missions from that, and you can have your idea has been delivered to the referees. And if the author and the paper about the literature, they saw what's your side the results, and they think you are yeah, I agree with that, and you say I'm good, and then you become better, and Les will be proud of you to doing some further results. So this is the good way for positive way and to describe what have you done, and you is better a good relationship, and also you a good way to describe it. So this is the literature review you need to focus on. And thank you. We are going to the next part later. In the future, we are going to introduce more.